a red wine vinegar, and then I have my olive oil, and I have salt and pepper, and I also have mustard. And so like I was saying before, mayonnaise is a very common ingredient in a lot of dressings. It's already emulsified in here because they take the soybean oil, eggs and egg yolks, and mix those together and make a thick, creamy mayo that we know today. And today I'm going to be using this kind of oil, which is a blend of canola oil and extra virgin olive oil. It's a 90-10 mixture. So it's 90% or 90% canola oil, 10% of olive oil. And then over here, I have extra virgin olive oil. The reason that I'm going to be using the mixture is because it gives you a little bit of the olive oil flavor, but it's not overpowering, and it makes a nice smooth dressing. And then for my options for vinegar that I actually have right now, I have red wine, I have a raspberry vinegar, and then I have an apple cider vinegar. Now we also have balsamic. We don't have that here, but we have that. It might be over there actually, but we do have it. And then I wanted to show you guys, I have these packets of ranch, and these are really great for, you guys might have seen these before here, but you mix them with buttermilk and mayonnaise and make your own ranch. And then we have some coleslaw salad dressing, which is the same, it has the same ingredients as mayonnaise. So it's basically mayonnaise with some lemon juice and spices and vinegar. So, and you can make this yourself too. It's really easy. All right, so to get started, let's see if this is unfrozen yet. Yay, okay. So, to get us started, I need to get this garlic open. You just want to pop it open. Our piece is all the way over here. So get as much of the skin off as you can. And then, so you can do this with just about anything. You can do it with a bowl, you can squish it, you can do it with a spoon or something. I like a knife. So you'll put it on there and then you'll smash down with your other hand. See that? Smash down. You guys are experienced pros, so you probably already know that, but just in case you didn't know. Move off all the little skins. We don't want that in our garlic. And I'm going to cut off a little end. Let me see if I can get you guys down. Kinda. Ooh, nice. You can kind of see that. Okay. So then I'm just going to start. Remember, we're pinching the blade, bare clawing. And then we go down. And then I'm going to do just like I did last time. I'm going to go with my fingers on top. And we're trying to get a fine mince. And garlic adds a lot of flavor to your dressing, a lot of interest, especially if you have this feeling like salads are boring. once you make your own dressing, it changes everything. Because you know, store-bought dressings are all about consistency and making the same product every time. Whereas if you use fresh ingredients, your product's going to be different every time. We have our nice minced garlic. It only calls for 1 clove because it's a pretty small recipe. So I'm going to add this to my bowl. Got the garlic in there. And now I'm going to add my vinegar. So I need 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. So I used 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. And now I'm going to add my emulsifier, which is my mustard. It's going to be 2 to 3 tablespoons. Oh, make sure you shake it up before trying to squeeze it. So you guys can see, we got our bowl. So I'm going to start with 2. Start with your lower number and then move up to the higher number if you need it. I don't think we're going to need it. It looks great. Go. Add a pinch of salt. Pinch of pepper. And now we're going to get our oil in there. Starting the whisking process. Whisk it together. Now I'm going to add my oil. So I need, since I got 1/4 cup of vinegar, I need 3/4 cup of oil. So the vinegar to oil ratio is 1 to 3. Or, yeah, 1 out of 4 and 3 out of 4 makes a whole cup. So 3/4 cup of oil. There we go. I don't want to drop anything, so I'll just have you guys watch here. So I'm going to slowly add my oil and whisk. It's easy, Arnie. slowly add it. And you can keep whisking. Keep it together. You can see it coming together really nice. It's really getting thicker. It's spinning all around, but you can see it's a lot thicker than if you just mix together oil and vinegar. It's looking pretty good. And this would be our red wine vinaigrette. So today, I'm going to be making a little salad. So I have some tomatoes that I grew in my garden. They're pretty. Oh, they're rolling all over the place. I brought a spring mix. We had these little packs of fruit, nut, and cheeses. So those would be good in there. And then I brought a carrot. I might not use this carrot. It's kind of wiggly. Okay. Bring you guys back over. I'm gonna actually go get a plate. Alright. So I will be taking the greens, my organic greens. You don't need too many, they're just for one person. Don't do too many. Now I'm going to use some of these cherry tomatoes. Now it's up to you if you want to cut them in half, because sometimes they roll around. But for this salad, it's not really, because I'm not making it for a restaurant. But if you're making for a restaurant, you probably don't want your tomatoes rolling all over the place. Haha, knife. Remember, any plastic container can be solved with a knife. I have this little cheese that's already cut up for me, so I don't have to cut it. And we have some craisins and some cashews. You can add those in there too. Sometimes you'll use the cashews last on the top because you don't want them to get soggy. But since I'm serving it right now, you don't have to really worry about it. But you guys see how much this made? This made so much. More than I thought it was going to make. So yeah, looking pretty good. It's staying together. It's not separating. And here's my little mixture. Usually you'll take like a squirt bottle and squirt it around the edge. I'm just going to take the spoon. I'll do like 2 tablespoons-ish. You do not want too much dressing. If you're doing like a salad like this, a mixed salad, you will not want very much dressing.
I hate it when there's drowning.
Yeah, do not drown your salad. I have tongs somewhere.
I saw them. Blah, 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 blah. They're in the drawer. We're looking for tongs.
Okay. So in a restaurant setting, so at home you can take your hand and go in there, scoop it. But in a restaurant setting, you always use tongs or a gloved hand when touching ready-to-eat food. You guys already know this. You're not beginners.